A suspicious man riding a bike in the middle of the night led some area residents to call for help, and that led to his arrest on fugitive warrants.
Heavy showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. Those should be clearing out. And we've got some fine weather coming up the rest of the work week. We'll have the complete 7-day forecast coming up next. EAN Local News starts now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Metal Buildings, custom metal buildings built right here in Anniston.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Mike Stedham. Over the weekend, Cherokee County 911 dispatched deputies to the Howells Crossroad area after receiving reports of a suspicious person knocking on doors late at night and asking for directions. Deputies were told that the man appeared to be confused and possibly under the influence. One of the deputies found the man riding a bicycle on County Road 13 while checking the area. That man provided a false name, but deputies were able to identify him as Jacob Pitts, 33, of Carrollton, Georgia. Deputies learned that Pitts was wanted on multiple warrants out of Georgia, including charges of aggravated assault, exploitation of an elderly or disabled person, and family violence battery. During the arrest, deputies also found a substance believed to be methamphetamine. Pitts was taken into custody without incident and taken to the Cherokee County Detention Center. The Sheriff's Office reminds you that if someone is knocking on your door late at night, or if you see suspicious activity in your neighborhood, to call them as soon as possible. A man serving a life sentence in state prison for a brutal robbery in Anniston 27 years ago was found dead last week in the jail's infirmary. Prison officials say 67-year-old Larry Thomas was being treated for a terminal illness. He was sentenced to life in prison without parole for a home invasion that took place in September 1999. He attacked and robbed an elderly couple after entering their home, claiming that he needed to use the telephone. Officials of the Donaldson Correctional Facility in Bessemer, where Thomas was serving his sentence, say they will conduct an investigation into his death. A narcotics bust in Talladega turned up a pile of drugs, guns, and money, according to deputies with the Talladega County Sheriff's Emergency Response Team. They reported finding ice, cocaine, spice, marijuana, and MDMA during the raid on Friday, along with guns, drug paraphernalia, and cash. The names of the suspects arrested hasn't been released, but officers say they will face charges including drug trafficking, unlawful possession of a controlled substance, receiving stolen property, and possession of drug paraphernalia. The search squad was assisted in this raid by the Talladega County Drug and Violent Crime Task Force. Supporters of a local charity are having their donations matched by several area organizations. That story and more when we return.
For 50 years, Waldrop Metal Buildings has proudly delivered American-made metal buildings, barns, and carports across the Southeast. Now we're celebrating by giving back all year long with monthly giveaways as a thank you to our customers. Visit our Facebook page to enter and be part of the celebration. Waldrop Metal Buildings, real, American-made steel.
Hi, my name is Edith Couch, and I'm a patient at Good Hydrations. Well, I've known Dr. Sneed and I've known the people at CARES ever since I moved here from Atlanta. And so I had told him about my infusions that I got because I went all the way to Birmingham. These are friends, and they're also very caring people. They asked me questions, asked me what I wanted, told me what they had to offer, what they thought would be best for me given my health situation. And so I've been coming here ever since the first trial one that I did with them.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit us at any one of our 5 locations in Oxford, Roanoke, Talladega, Jacksonville, and Lincoln.
The United Way of East Central Alabama is asking the community to help raise $120,000 through its United to End Homelessness campaign. Donations are being matched by a coalition of businesses that has pledged up to $60,000 to the project. That money will be used to support Martha's Hope, which offers help to families and individuals who are facing homelessness, crises, and uncertainty. In its first full year, Martha's Hope has welcomed 560 neighbors, provided 20,115 cumulative nights of shelter, served 40,230 meals, held 735 conversations to help guests rebuild their lives, and supported 156 mental health visits through its Thrive initiative. Altogether, Martha's Hope has recorded 48,890 acts of kindness. To continue that work, a group of community partners is matching individual donations. The coalition includes Emblem Credit Union, Saga Construction, Sunny King Automotive Group, and Samco. These funds will ensure that homelessness in the community is met with a serious, compassionate, and lasting response. Donations may be made through the United Way website. Gadsden Regional Medical Center is reminding the public that recognizing the signs of a stroke and acting quickly can save lives. The hospital certified advanced primary stroke center provides specialized care for both ischemic and hemorrhagic strokes, helping patients receive treatment as quickly as possible when every second counts. Doctors say common warning signs include sudden balance problems, vision changes, facial drooping, arm weakness, and speech difficulties. Hospital officials encourage everyone to remember that acronym, Be Fast, and call 911 immediately if stroke symptoms appear. Following treatment, Gadsden Regional also offers rehabilitation services designed to help stroke patients regain independence and improve their quality of life. Hope, Recovery, and Worship take center stage June 12th in Anniston. We'll have the details after the break.
This spring and summer, get it done right with Oxford Lumber, your hometown partner for projects big or small. From refreshing your garden to upgrading your outdoor space, we've got everything you need. Check out our full garden center and gear up on our Stihl showroom, chainsaws, blowers, trimmers, and more. Ready to grill? We've got Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone to fire up the fun. Since 1985, Oxford Lumber has been built on tradition and focused on you. Visit us today at any of our 5 locations: Oxford, Roanoke, Talladega, Jacksonville, and Lincoln. Oxford Lumber, where you're treated like family.
Welcome to Buster Miles Kia in Anniston, where we're dedicated to serving you with honesty and care. Whether you're shopping for a new or used car or need service, we're here to make it easy and stress-free. Visit us today at Buster Miles Kia, where great cars and family values come together. Buster Miles Kia, your trusted hometown dealership.
This segment of EAN Mobile News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
Celebrate Recovery Cleburne County is inviting the community to a night of Christian music, worship, and recovery support on June 12th. The Christian Recovery Ministry is hosting Ministry Over Industry Summer Tour at Skate Country, USA. That's located at 33 Old Gadsden Highway in Anniston as a fundraiser for Unshaken 2, a Christian recovery-focused event that's scheduled for September 19th. The evening will feature Christian hip-hop and gospel artists, including Clean Slate, Mallory B., Sane Da Gospel Rapper, Jimmy Hunt, and Blessed, along with appearances by Pastor Steve Cobb of Yahweh Radio and Nick Mickler. Organizers say the event will also include testimonies, preachings, baptisms, communion, and opportunities for fellowship. Recovery ministries and organizations are invited to participate as vendors with spaces available for a $50 fee. The doors open at 5 p.m. and the event begins at 6. Main Street Oxford will host a downtown block party on Saturday from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. at Simmons Park, 400 Main Street. This free, family-friendly event will feature complimentary hot dogs for the first 200 attendees, free rides provided by the Territorium Haunted House and Amusements, music by DJ Big Bus, downtown shopping, and a splash zone with the Oxford Fire Department from noon until 1. City departments, including Oxford Police, Oxford Fire, Oxford Health Systems, and the Public Library, will also be on site with activities and information. Well, the recent rainy spell may be just about over. John Holder's in the EAN Weather Center with our local forecast for the week ahead.
Mike, indeed, we are dwindling those rain chances down after the big storms today. We've got much better weather in the forecast. The complete forecast details coming up next.
Spring into freshness at WM. Celebrate the season with our bountiful selection of farm fresh produce. From juicy berries to crisp greens, taste the flavors of spring at WM. Visit us today and let the freshness bloom in every bite.
EAN News would like to thank all our commercial sponsors. Go check out our sponsors' links in the description below.
Here's the EAN weather cam on Clinton Avenue in Anniston. You can see the building thunderheads, if you will, back up in the northwest sky from Anniston today, leading to those big thunderstorms we had earlier this afternoon. Severe thunderstorm warnings blanketing all of East Alabama mid to late afternoon today. Here in the EAN Weather Center, 82 for the high before the storms arrived. A little bit below the average for this time of year. A very warm morning this morning once again with a low at 69 degrees, a little bit above average for this time of year. Coming up the rest of the way tonight, we're going to keep a 30% chance of a shower in the forecast. The storms, though, are ending. The low tonight at 66 degrees. Coming up tomorrow, one more day where we're going to be dealing with some showers and thunderstorms. Then the weather really changes. Tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., 72 degrees, a mix of clouds and sunshine. By lunchtime tomorrow at 78, and a few pop-up showers and thunderstorms coming your way tomorrow afternoon. The high will be 82 degrees at about 3 o'clock. Here's the 7-day forecast for all of East Alabama, and you can see a lot of zeros across the board after the rainfall that we receive tomorrow. That is going to be it for the rest of the work week, and some moderating temperatures, 78. Pretty cool for this time of year on Wednesday. Some nighttime lows in the mid to upper 50s on both Wednesday and Thursday mornings. No chance of rain in the forecast. Total sunshine from Wednesday all the way through Saturday. Our next chance of rain is not going to be until Sunday, so a stretch of dry, really nice weather here in the first week of June. Even on Sunday, that's a very small chance of a pop-up shower or thunderstorm with the heating of the day like we would have in the summertime hours. But for the most part, after tomorrow, we are going to be rain-free across our region. What does it look like stretching out into the second week of the month of June? Well, that's what we're going to look at next as we take a look at the forecast for the next 8 to 14 days, something like that, across East Alabama. And there it is. We're looking at a little bit above average as far as rainfall goes. This takes us all the way into Flag Day, into the middle of the month of June. Not anything really abnormal either way. Not really dry, not really wet. We're looking at those scattered showers and afternoon thunderstorms that will pop up with the heating of the day for the most part on next week. As that take us into the middle part of June with some classic June weather all across East Alabama. I'll be back here tomorrow morning, bright and early at 6 a.m. with your Tuesday weather at a glance. And right after the break, Mike will be back with more EAN local news.
McClellan Sports and Outdoors, locally owned and operated since 2008. We offer embroidery, sublimation, and screen printing, and we stock a large selection of team equipment. We have a large showroom with tons of gear and shoes to get you and your family ready for your next activity. Adidas, Under Armour, Maui Gym, Evo Shield, Wilson, and more. We are located in the heart of Calhoun County, here to serve our region with all your athletic needs.
Thanks for watching East Alabama Now Local News. We appreciate all your support. Please like and subscribe to see more local news for your area. We'll see you back here Tuesday for your news on your schedule.